In today's episode, the 1985 Ford Capri range. Hello and welcome to Quarterlight, your car brochure channel. A channel that looks at car brochures like these from around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s. So if you're interested in car brochures or just interested in bringing back those memories that these old cars always tend to bring, then please do consider subscribing. It is all completely free. Anyway, back to today's episode. This one was first aired on a Friday. Every Friday we do an episode of Ford cars. So as we can see, today is no different. We've actually been doing a series the last few weeks of 1985 Ford UK car range brochures. We've got 3 brochures here: March 85, April, May 85, May, June 1985. So we've been through most of the range. We've landed at Capri now, so if you have missed any of those episodes, I will do a link at the end of this show. So anyway, Ford Capri this week. I thought we may as well continue with this brochure, April, May 85. To be honest with you, for the Capri, all these 3 brochures are exactly the same. Next week is going to be an interesting one though. Next week we'll look at the Ford Granada. These 2 brochures are going to be showing the previous shaped Ford Granada, and then in May, June we get the new curvy, big Sierra looking Granada. So actually next week we'll start with the older version, week after we'll do the newer version, but it's nice to see the end of one mark and the beginning of another, isn't it? So I'm quite looking forward to that anyway. But anyway, today's show Capri, so let's start there. And here it is, Capri, rewarding to drive, practical to own. Now we've noticed that all the previous models up to this one, there've been vast ranges in 1985. Capri is very much different, isn't it? We've got a very much reduced range of just 2 models at this time, so yeah, not too many models really to talk about as we get into the end of the run. So obviously this episode is going to be a lot shorter than the previous ones we've looked at, which have been very long episodes, haven't they, if you've been keeping up and watching. The other thing we've noticed about the Capri, it doesn't really fit in with the rest of the range of Fords, to be honest with you. It doesn't really look like one of the family by this stage. Particularly last week when we were looking at the Sierra. The Sierra and the Capri, from looks wise, could have come from 2 completely different marks, or indeed, in this case, 2 completely different decades. But anyway, it's still here, it's still trundling around. Let's see how the range starts. So it starts here with the Capri Laser, and actually at this time we were calling this a special edition Capri Laser. The exclusive special edition Laser brings even more style and class to the rakish Capri range. A couple of engine choices of course, but yeah, they tried to throw all the bits and pieces on this model to obviously keep selling it. So you always find that with Ford. Later down the production runs, they start throwing all sorts of bits and pieces at you, even these rather nice alloy wheels. Anyway, we'll start with the text, we'll come back to the images. It tells us the rakish Capri Laser is tailored to cut a dash without ripping a hole in your pocket. This exciting variation on Ford's family fastback theme looks good, goes well, and has all the comfort and convenience expected of a stylish mile-eating coupe. Long, lean shape that has made Capri so popular is enhanced by many eye-catching features that are unique to the exclusive Laser variant. Body-coloured grille, bonnet lip and bezels for the 4 halogen headlights match each of the bodywork standard or optional solid, metallic and metallic 2-tone colours. The Laser also brings 2 new colours, lacquer red and mineral blue, to the Capri range. The door mirrors, with remote control adjustment, on the driver's side get the same body colour treatment, Black painted bumpers at the front and rear have their inherent strength, supplemented by sturdy overriders. The Laser's identity is also proclaimed by unique tape stripes which share the sleek flanks with protective rubber side mouldings running from the wheel arch to wheel arch. Tinted glass and a discreet tailgate mounted spoiler are other attractive items in the value for money Laser package. The low slung car's hard charging image is additionally endorsed by superb RS style alloy wheels whose 4-spoke pattern blends low weight with great strength and durability. They are shod with 185/70 tyres. Inside, leather is used to trim the steering wheel and the gear lever knob. Appropriately stylish Truro cloth trim the seats. The front pair have fully adjustable head restraints and also featured on the door and quarter panel inserts. The driver naturally gets a full set of instruments, including a tachometer, and can slide or tilt the Laser steel sunroof to make the most of fine weather or to supplement the ventilation system with its powerful 2-speed booster fan. Words and music are provided by Ford's RST 21P MW/LW radio stereo cassette with 4 speakers and an electrically powered aerial. Power and transmission. The overhead camshaft 1.6 engine develops 73.5 PS at 5300 RPM and drives the rear wheels through the Laser's standard 5-speed manual gearbox. The combination's vital statistics include 0 to 60 in 13 seconds, at 99 miles per hour maximum and 45.6 mpg at 56 miles per hour. So even at this late stage, the Capri was still very much a sheep in wolf's clothing. That by 85 is a pretty slow 0 to 60, what is pretending to be, well, certainly looks like a bit of a sporty coupe. The 2-litre alternative, packed with 10% more maximum power and 30% more torque, reduces 0 to 60 time to just 9.6 seconds while increasing top speed to 113. Fitted in conjunction with the 5-speed gearbox, it provides the best of both worlds by being more economical than the smaller engine at both 56 miles per hour and 75 miles per hour. Ford's automatic transmission is optional. So I certainly think it was worth spending that bit more on getting the 2-litre, I think. Interior, I always found it was a nice place to be by this stage, and really, considering this is supposed to be your base model Capri, very well equipped. And there she is, like I say, lovely alloy wheels. Bit of a story, I did have a Ford Capri Laser on a B-Reg a long time ago. I guess I must have been in late teens, early 20s maybe. And somebody did actually crash into it, ran into this large front wing. It obviously got repaired with the insurance. I actually just parked it and somebody ran into it. But that little laser badge we see there, they couldn't actually locate it anywhere. They said they were going to get a sign writer in to paint it. They never did, so I said forget it. So it lost one of the laser decals on one side, rather weirdly, but I'm sure it would be a very easy job to reproduce it now, but apparently for whatever reason they weren't able to do it. But like I say, not a bad car really. Like I say, you need the 2-litre. I sadly had the 1.6 and it was as slow as those figures suggest, to be honest with you. I think the 2-litre was a lot better one to choose. But like I say, for a base model Capri, I don't think it was badly equipped at all. But before we move to the next model up, let's look at price, optional features, colours for the Laser. 2 prices means 2 engine choices, so the 1.6 was £6,419.63. The 2-litre Laser was the 2-litre Laser was £6,829.98. Now, because there's only 2 models actually, the 2.8 injection special that comes next was a huge jump in price. Desperately needed something in between, but you know, late in the Capri run, They was just selling what they could. So then, options on your laser, you have auto transmission for £467.64 for your 2 litre. Black paint was an extra £94.35. Metallic paint an extra £133.01. You could also have a two-tone colour, so a two-tone laser was £216.63. A little bit old-fashioned by this stage, I think. In-car entertainment, £201.36. Rear seat belts, an extra £81.35. Paint choice was quite reduced by this late time, so you can only have diamond white, lacquer red or black. Metallics of Strator Silver, Nimbus Grey, Paris Blue and Mineral Blue. And two-tone colours of Mineral Blue upper, Strator Silver, or Nimbus Grey upper and Strator Silver lower. So yeah, it is a big jump up to the next model, but we have to do it. So let's have a look at the 2.8 injection special. So the next model, essentially the only other model, so I guess the top of the range, so a huge jump from one to the other, we're straight into a Capri 2.8 injection special, packed with character and performance. The Capri range's exotic blend of high quality style, luxury and dazzling race-bred performance is epitomised by the spell-binding 2.8 injection special. A true champion, it looks superb from every angle and, to quote Car Magazine, was developed by people who know how to make road cars go like race cars. Exceptionally strong on value, the specification is tailored to optimise characteristics that have made the Capri a legend in its own lifetime. The sleek body is complemented by 13x7 alloy wheels, whose elegance belies their lightweight and immense strength. Shod with low-profile 205x60 VR tyres, they make the most coveted of all Capris, a car whose road holding and handling cannot be faulted. And there she is. No matter what Capri you had, I guess this is the model you really aspired to own. Really lovely alloy wheels again. Must admit, Ford were always good at making some good looking alloy wheels. There it is from the rear, showing those twin exhaust pipes. Difficult to read the badging, but there it is. Bit of a wing spoiler. Those rather nice alloys. Certainly a good looking car in this spec. There is more on this actually. We do get this rather nice interior shots, but let's read the text first. It continues by telling us equally important but hidden from view is the Injection Special's limited slip differential. Designed to maximise traction under difficult conditions, it's a sophisticated feature rarely found in lists of standard equipment. The limited slip differential contributes a great deal to the Capri's crisp, predictable handling and is a valuable asset in a car capable of 130 miles per hour. The Injection Special's searing speed comes from a refined but robust V6 engine fitted with brakeless electronic ignition and the advanced Bosch K Jetronic fuel injection system. It all adds up to 160 PS at 5700 RPM. Externally, the sleek Injection Special has a body-coloured radiator grille, bonnet lip and light bezels to supplement the strong identity provided by its eye-catching wheels. The wide choice of attractive metallic and solid colour schemes includes Mineral Blue or Nimbus Grey over Strator Silver. The Injection Special looks good inside as well as out. Its seats combined the luxury and practicality of high-grade leather with strobe pattern fabric centre panels which match the door and quarter panel inserts. Leather is also used to trim the steering wheel and gear lever knob. Although the ventilation system is very efficient, its airflow can be increased by tilting or sliding the steel sunroof and opening the rear compartment's quarter vents. Backseat passengers also get seat belts, and the seats themselves are easily folded to provide additional luggage space. The open road is the 5-speed Injection Special's natural habitat, and its 13-gallon fuel tank, allied to excellent economy, gives a range that can comfortably exceed 300 miles. So there is the interior. Nice looking Recaro seats, but overall I always found it to be a little bit too much of a sea of grey. A bit of colour in there surely wouldn't have hurt. But anyway, let's see what else we can see. We'll start, of course, with those prices. Lots of different prices because really they're pricing the colours differently. So it's just basically saying the 2.8 injection special is £9,875.26 for the solid colour option. And then if you want a metallic, it's £10,008.19. And then if you want a two-tone metallic, it's £10,091.78. Rather unusual that they don't just list it as one price and then show the optional price differences. Is a little bit strange, isn't it? Obviously, Ford themselves don't usually do it like that. There are some options though. Well, I say there are options. It's listing the options as colours really, so it is telling you still have to pay an extra £94.35 on top of the base solid colour price for black, and it's just telling you metallic is in the price guide, two-tone is in the price guide. Those colours, only 3 solid colours: diamond white, lacquer red and black at extra cost. So essentially, if you don't want to pay any more, you've only got a choice of white or lacquer red. Metallics, again, extra cost. Only 4 choices: Strato Silver, Nimbus Grey, Paris Blue or Mineral Blue. And then your two-tone metallic colours, so upper Nimbus Grey, lower Strato Silver, or upper Mineral Blue, lower Strato Silver. So a little bit old-fashioned, I think. I'm sure two-tone cars were going a little bit out of fashion by this stage, although previously, like early 80s, there was a lot of special editions in these two-tone colours. So that does bring us to the end of the Capri. So next week we will be looking at the Granada, and in this brochure it's the Mark II Granada. A month later it's the Mark III Granada, sometimes referred to as the Scorpio in some markets. So I guess the question at this stage is, would you get all the bargains in this brochure for the last Mark IIs with all the equipment thrown on, or do you spend a bit more, probably get less equipment and get the new shape Mark III? I know what I would do, but anyway, it is the Mark II next week, the week later the Mark III, as we're joined by Mr. the Cat. Apologies for the cat disturbance, but yes, like I was saying, I wonder if it's because there is actually a dog on this picture. Yeah, but apologies for the cat disturbance. What was I saying? Where was I up to? Yes, next week we are looking at the Mark II Granada, but let's wrap this one up. We were looking at the Capri, of course. Let me know your Capri experiences, and if you're not already, please do consider subscribing, all completely free. And if you are a Ford fan, we do a Ford episode every single Friday, so that is the day for you. And if you're not, there's another 2 episodes each week which are not Ford related. But thank you so much for watching today. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to give the thumbs up and hype the video. A couple of boxes will be appearing there on the left hand side. One will be for the other episodes in this series for 85 Ford car range in the UK. Click on that if you want to continue or if you missed any. But thank you so much for watching today. Please do take care. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again very soon. All the best and goodbye.